Hi everyone. I don't usually do earthquake videos, but I wanted to do one today because I am seeing a pretty big earthquake, well two, a 5.4 and a 5.6, really close to the Cleveland volcano in Alaska. So here's the Cleveland volcano. It's about in the middle of these islands coming off of Alaska. And then if we look here, it's in about the same area. It might be a little to the left, but regardless, this whole area is volcanoes and volcanic. And so to have those two big earthquakes right here next to them like that is kind of a red flag for me, because that looks like increasing activity over there. And so I tried to look at the seismic activity chart for Cleveland, but for some reason there isn't. This is the area right here where Cleveland is, and there's one for every other volcano, but there's not one for Cleveland, so we'll just look next to it. Wow. I don't really read these very well, but that to me looks like a lot of activity. I don't think that's incorrect. And then this one doesn't have much of anything. Let's look at these ones. There's a little bit there. So if we're looking at those volcanoes, they did occur right where Cleveland volcano is. Mount Cleveland, I believe it's called. Here's another really heavy one right here too. You notice how they all have times missing. This one too, right here, and right before it's really bad. So that's always a heads up. I think that's really bad, if I am reading that correctly. Here's another one that's really crazy right now with a lot of missing charts. Is this the same one I just looked at? There's another one. There you go, guys. It looks like there's a lot of activity happening, and I tried to look at the webcam, because they do actually have a webcam for Mount Cleveland or Cleveland volcano, but it's very hard to see it. I guess that it says you can hardly ever see it. Due to bad weather in this state, Mount Cleveland and Mount Carlisle won't be visible very often. So if it is having anything happening, we can't really look at it right now. So I'd say if you live in Alaska, I don't know how far this would extend. I would say that this whole area, Anchorage and all of this, would be in danger if this went off of just ash cover. I'm not really positive, but I know on the hazards map that it's an increasing level of threats. So somebody's at least a little bit worried about it. So that's just my 2 cents. If you live in Alaska, make sure you have an earthquake or volcano disaster plan ready, because looks like there's some action in your area right now. The 5.6 and 5.4, and they were 3 seconds apart. So there you go. Thanks, guys.